Eyes closed and dreams go free. Got an angel next to me. Hold me close so I can breathe. Let me go so I can live. Where do we go from here? Take me far away.
Yo, 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 yo. Namaste and catch my family, and welcome to this sneak attack. It's Saturday. It's taken all of my energy to make this broadcast for you. How you guys feeling out there across planet Earth? I am Rion, the hostess with the mostest, and welcome to Morning Coffee. Namaste and Lakesh and Lakech. How you guys doing out there across planet Earth? We got a lot of intel to share. We got a lot of things to talk about. You don't know when I'm going live. You don't know if it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We don't know. He doesn't know. All I can say is there's a huge shift coming on November 8th. We got that lunar eclipse, another blood moon. I don't know why they're calling it the beaver blood moon. It's kind of strange. But yeah, that's happening in a couple days. And we had a blood moon, I don't know, seemed like it was like a month or two. When was the last blood moon? A couple months ago? When was the one we had at Barb's? What was that?
That was the Scorpio eclipse.
The Scorpio eclipse. That was the last blood moon. In May. I don't know if you guys watched the last...
This is a Taurus eclipse.
This is a Taurus eclipse. The one that happened in May, when I was watching that blood moon, that lunar eclipse, I was like... I felt like we were all getting ourselves into a situation. I was like, this is the beginning. It was like the Lord of the Rings. It was like, I don't know what that funny meme is. It has begun, you know. But dream time has been cray-cray. I know for you guys, the energy out there has been cray-cray. Hang in there, try to ground, try to clear. I just had to take a 35-minute shower, sitting, on the chair in there, just resetting my cells. The fight upwards and as far as maintaining your frequency is one we all have to go through. So I just want to say I love you very much. And I want to say that we're all going and feeling all these things popping off. Now, we know that in the United States, November 8th, we have that lunar eclipse. But the 9th, the voting day, everything's kind of coming into full fruition. Everything's happening. What is happening? We have something in there. I don't know. We've got a ghost. We got a ghost. What is this? Yeah, look, I got a cup of sage. Hey, this is how I wake up in the morning. Hey, how's Earth? I wake up with a cup of sage and white sage from the Dakotas. No, it's fantastic. The frequency down here, let me tell you, guys on ship, let me tell you, the frequency down here is amazing. You got to come on down. You're like, what do you have in your hand? You're like, oh, a cup of sage. There's radio, Wi-Fi, 5G, 6G. Gee whiz, is what I say. Everyone needs a cup of sage in the morning. All right. But yeah, this energy is nuts. Let's channel some information. We're going to pull some cards. We're going to hang out. I'm going to show you guys some new stuff I made. I've been working very diligently downstairs for you guys. I'm going to show you. I'll give you a little. You ever seen one of these? Check this out. I have a upgrade to the manifestation castle. This is just a manifestation generator. Very sacred geometry, very Taurus-like. You shall know them by the gifts they bring. Hey, are you a member of the? Are you part of like the blue frequency? Are you like a? Are you part of the blue ray? Are you? I've heard stories about this blue ray. I'm like, yeah, bro, blue ray. Keep it real. By the way, this is what a Blu-ray looks like. We've gone through things. We were down in the trenches, man. But we're going to get all the rewards in heaven. That's how that works. So, you guys having fun? Fire! Oh, yeah. Call our hero, Russell J. Gould. Yeah, let's go. You know what? By the way, I've been watching a lot of interviewers, and I realized that Mr. Russell, I want to do another interview. I've been studying interviewers. Usually I get up here and I crush for an hour, and I get in that certain mode where we all have things to say. But being a great interviewer is being a great listener. So I'd love to have Mr. Russell J. Gould back on. And everyone else. Big shout out to Tales from the Ship. Love you. Big shout out to, gosh, Aloha Pink Bella. Mystic Yasanya. It's lasagna with a Y. Yasanya. And obviously, Exopolitics. They're doing a great job. And who else do I listen to that's fantastic? Oh yeah, is it Gosha? I love that little Taigetin. She's cool. I'm Engen. What up? We should do a video. You know what I mean? And Gigi, where you at? Don't be scared over there in Austin, Texas, honey. Look, a lot of beings down there actually interacting with beings, not just, Let's talk about it. What else? Everyone's doing great out there. But I just wanted to share my love and appreciation for the entire squad and everything that everyone's going through. There is going to be some sort of false flag functionality. That's the word on the street. They're going to try some sort of shenanigans. When those shenanigans take place, it's actually a really good thing. Don't go into fear. Hopefully, man, I hope the white hats just come on, just speak softly and carry a big stick. I'm just, this thing that's unraveling is a lot older than the last 100, 200 years. And it's taken a long time for this amount of ridiculousness to seed itself into this planet. So it shall take some time to remove it, but it is happening very rapidly. All right? That's what I like to say. What else? Don't be scared. Come on. Feel the fire. You guys having fun? Yes, many ships are flying by. Yeah, and above. Look, Sedona last night, there are tons of ships. I have some Class 3, Class 4 military-grade night vision goggles. If you guys ever come to Sedona, check out besttoursofsedona.com. Sheila will take you out. She has Class 4 military-grade goggles, too. You need the night vision to really see all the ships. You can see all the Starlink satellites going by, but you can also see lots of ships. There's lots of activity out here every single night. Similar to, the eastern side or Bunny Flats at Mount Shasta. It looks like an airport. If you guys are from Shasta, you know what's up. It's like every night there's this ship just going by at, 1,000 miles an hour. What it is. Fun the monkey. Blue, that'll be there. Blue is my favorite color. Well, fantastic. So is mine. I think my favorite color, though, is that the, blue, where they're, if you're, in the Caribbean and there's a storm on the horizon, it's like electricity, a little gray, and, aqua blue. It's like there's a storm coming over a tropical ocean. That's my favorite color. Monkey. By the way, if you guys have any questions, too, so what else is, let's channel. I'm a little pumped up. I had to charge myself up to go and get ready for this live. Okay, so let's talk about it. Oh, great. You want to drop some casual intel? Depending on individual virtues, this time was set up for many different variations of the population of Earth to go through different levels of awareness and co-creative consciousness as we return to unity consciousness. Based upon this timeline, those that are representing the anti-matter or anti-consciousness or controlling faction of this planet are being rounded up and dealt with. Okay. Let's talk about the financial stuff and some of the abundance coming, because I think a lot of people get excited about that. What's up with the Rodriguez and Saint Germain Trust? What's up with them apples? It's been, since 1700s? Can somebody go ahead and pull out a credit card and start swiping, or what? Moving on. There's a reason why you wait. There are many alterations to your timeline. Many of these alterations have already been made starting in 2017. The main ones happening in your recent past. This disclosure is more about what has happened behind the scenes in the last 4 years. 5.5 years. We are here with you now. Eyes on the prize. Funds will be distributed evenly
amongst those participating in humanitarian projects based upon their valued asset amount which they have manifested to be part of. Oh, so the more you invested in it, the more energy you gave to it, and the more you're going to be responsible for. Got it. So the more you invested in some of this financial things, as things are changing, it could be crypto, could be foreign currencies, could be bonds, whatever it is, the more you put in is actually what you're saying you're going to be responsible for. So pay attention to that. Cool. Well, I'm all in. Let's go. I'm ready to go. All right. I know I'm so pumped and excited for what's to come, but like we have to like watch this like weird ship just sail off, just sail into the abyss. I'll be like, we're gonna miss ya. Oh no, less draconian controls. Oh no, we're gonna miss ya. Here, look, hey, peace, skadoosh. I don't know if it's even fair to say draconian. I think these guys are this weird little Satan tofus that think they're cool. I don't know. It's a lot of strange weirdos out there. We are eternal beings of spirit that were called to this little Class C blue marble to access this multiverse and this holographic matrix to adjust a frequency bandwidth back into balance. It's that simple. We are the cause and effect of the universe balancing itself. Try to zoom out and see actually what you're doing here. We are not here to point fingers. We are not here to hurt feelings. We are here to stabilize the physical plane of existence as it rises into a upper or higher dimension or a higher frequency of existence. We are always called in as a group, and we are always successful no matter where we go. The only thing I can say is if you're still doing shenanigans, please be careful, because some of the beings that we are with will not give you an opportunity to explain yourself. They will simply scan your energy and put you where that energy belongs to be put. Okay? That's very simple. There's not a lot of you guys think there's going to be all these court cases and all this jazz. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. You think there's going to be an individual court case for beings that can grab 5,000, 10,000 souls at a time? When you're eating popcorn and you're putting popcorn in your mouth, do you actually individually give each popcorn kernel the opportunity to say what its favorite color is as you consume it? No. So these guys that are soulless will be taken care of in a way that I'm sure is under universal standards of what is necessary to balance the playing field. Try to stay there. If we get into the nitty gritty of all the weirdness, all that stuff's going to come out. That's not my job to disclose that. We all know what's about to come out on this EBS and everything else. Those of us who've been paying attention have been knowing about this for 3, 4, maybe 5 years. Maybe some of you guys 10 years. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to say. Our job is to stay positive, stay fluid. We're about to go through a storm. Brazil is popping off right now. There's tons of commandos and military in hotels in England. There is a huge thing going on right now. Everyone's getting ready for this situation. And it happens to happen on right next to a lunar eclipse of the blood moon. Like, what is this? It's like we brought the whole planet into like one story. It's kind of impressive. Like the whole planet's like, oh, we all got the blood moon on the... I feel like I'm in a comic book, but I'm like, is this chapter really necessary? Okay, I guess we have to take it there. All right, who are your parents? This is awkward. Okay, they're like, I don't have a parent. The Red Queen is my parent. We don't have father or mother figures. I'm like, hey, Borg, check this out. We don't want you here. I know it's weird, Google, but we don't like you. I don't want a chip in me. It's awkward. All right. I didn't know Thor and Odin and those guys are like, oh my God, can somebody please sign me up for some chips? You know what? Just chip the whole thing. You know what? And my flying Pegasus, yeah, let's just chip it. No, that was never said ever in the existence of time. So, yeah, all this little weird stuff, remember, is for beings that can't do it organically, because doing it organically is difficult. All these guys that want to cheat and take a shortcut, it's because you can't really do it. So be honest with yourself and ask yourself why you want this weird transhumanism thing, because it's easy. Okay? You don't have to take care of yourself. I'll just replace all your organs with, biological nanotech. Well, or you could just eat proper and take care of your genome and actually develop your DNA, which is eternal. Oh, no, I want potato chips and ho-hos and give me some more of that alcohol in the boat. No, you're just, okay. We chose to be organic for a reason. Okay, organic is difficult, baby. Okay, I can't be more honest with you. Some of these beings, there's beings that came back in time. Go ask the Zetas, why are you here? Too much technology, too much weirdness. Had to jump back in time to actually find where we had an organic, close to spirit, close to our heart version, and then hybridize it. Why? Because if you take this freeway and you keep driving in one direction for 10,000 years, it ends up in a dead end. We hit the dead end and had to turn around and come back. Why are we even having these discussions about this transhumanism thing? Why? Don't do it. It's lame. Okay, I'm just got to be real. People want to make this, hokey pokey. It's not complicated. You don't want to work on yourself. It's easier to chip yourself instead of read a book and learn it organically. You just want to chip yourself and have the internet in your brain. You don't want to study, but here's the issue. When you chip yourself, maybe the technology itself, if you had complete encryption control where no one could get involved, like there is some sort of weird quantum entanglement where no one could access you. Here's the problem. You start chipping yourself, who's going to hack your system? That's the problem. No one wants to talk about that. Do you know why they're scared of quantum computers? Why crypto is? Because Bitcoin is only 128-bit encryption. And if you use a quantum computer, you can hack the 128-bit encryption and you can pull anyone's Bitcoin right out of their wallet. Did you know that? They're not telling you that at Coinbase? Pay attention. 128-bit encryption is not going to stop a quantum computer. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. No matter, that's how it was created. It's only 128-bit encryption. It was originally created as a German speech or message encryption system that was turned into a financial tokenized system. But it's German technology that created Bitcoin, or the 120-bit encryption that was created into Bitcoin. So, if you guys didn't know that. I'm such a fool for you. All right. Tell me how you really feel. 4 guys invented Bitcoin. And no, Satoshi Nakamoto did not. Okay, moving on. 1's incarcerated, 1's dead, and 2 are still living. That's all I can say about that. Get back to commodities. Get back to gold and silver. Get back to real assets. Get back to working and having an awesome life and enjoying what you're doing. Working on humanitarian projects. No one has to worry about shelter or food or electricity or clean water. Start there. Not which penthouse I'm living on in downtown New York. Okay? Start with your bases covered in absolute beauty, gracefulness, and simplicity. And by the way, I'm not saying you can't have marble floors. I'm not saying you can't have 3D printed concrete columns. I'm not saying you can't have a beautiful dining room. What I'm saying is, take care of all of your bases first, and then all of the temptation goes away. All of the weird drugs they put in our food because you're growing your own garden go away. All of the weird things they put in ground coffee, all of the weird things they put in tobacco, all the weird things they put in your beverages go away. Then all of a sudden you realize, wow, how much of our entire infrastructure has been infiltrated by these jagaloons. Quite a bit. So again, it goes right back to do not do things that are too easy. Evolution takes time for a reason. Okay? And these little Khazarian, Marian, Zion, Bion, Bygone dudes, they all inherently know that. All they can do is try to control your consciousness and keep you at a low conscious. Once you blow past them, they seem very silly. I'm going to be honest with you. I also asked my guides out of the 22 solar systems that the secret space program, but actually the ICC and these breakaway Mars Germans and And what also Miss Howe talks about on her Truth Hunter show on Gaia, she says there's 22 solar systems that are inhabited by humans, right? When I process that information and then I ask my guides, I'm like, how many of those worlds have a constitution like our original constitution on planet Earth in the United States? The original Bill of Rights and the original Constitution. How many of those worlds? And they were like this: 0. 0 of those 22 solar systems have a constitution that gives you the rights and protections of a true citizen on a planet. 0. So for all those guys in those other solar systems, don't feel jealous. Honestly, we still have the original most badass constitution ever. The Republic of the United States. Okay. So just remember that. All these guys that have all these tech and all this shit. Yeah, you want to work for the drone army? You want to work for the Empire? That's what you're working for, guys. You're not part of the Rebel Alliance. You're working for the problem. Just to be clear. Okay? Moving on. Freedom and sovereignty is what we are all after. Okay? Yeah, imagine that. 22 other solar systems. Wow, they must be so advanced. You get there, you're like, this is like clone army shit. You guys all have the same clothes. Okay, they gave you electrogravitic transports or maglev trains, but you guys all look like you're very unhappy. What is this? No, you actually look like slaves. Do they actually pay you? What actually are they paying you? What are your rights on this planet? And they kind of look at you like strange, like, what's a right? You guys have no rights. You have no Bill of Rights. You guys have a constitution. You guys have a belief structure to treat all beings with respect. And all men are created, and men and women are created to be free. You know? It's interesting. So I'm just being honest with you guys. I asked my guides that. I was very surprised. They were like 0. Not like 1, but like niente. 0. That's why this planet is so important for our own humanitarian and sovereignty. You guys, ladies and gentlemen, across this planet, this is ground 0 for freedom. Just remember that. Don't look outside of yourself to go, oh, wow, they must be doing it right on Sirius, or they might be doing it right in Ganymede. You're like, or whatever, you know? And I'm like, yeah, is it ran by the Empire? Is it run by the ICC? Is it run by these turds? I mean, have you read the series Cavalier? You know, by Rodriguez. Do you see how they're using the technology and the head start on humanity to just basically do trading and using us as commodity? You don't see that? What I'm getting to, ladies and gents, there is a great change coming that will sweep not only solar systems, but the galaxy. That is why we showed up. We are simply holding space in ground 0. When this planet shifts, the entire region of space will shift. Okay? Why else would you spend trillions of dollars on CERN to try to modify timelines if it wasn't happening right here, right now? It's here. Okay? It's like they want you to look over here and be distracted. Oh, look over here. Oh, look over here. This is where it's going down. Okay? So just pay attention. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why they're spending trillions of dollars to try and hoodwink you. Everyone knows it's going down right here on Earth. I love you. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, who cares? Oh, you're born on another planet. And you're like, oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. And they're like, we have no rights. I eat green jello for dinner. My wife has had the same purse for 15 years. It was a wedding gift. You're like, what is going on here? Okay, moving on. We all paint our walls gray. Everything is gray. You're like, oh, no. Creator, we need some help down here, you know? My brother Tone. All right. Thought I'd put some perspective in your ear. Let me put some perspective in your ear. Put some perspective in your ear. All right. You bring me down. Let's pull some cards. Oh. Show you this. Oi. And then obviously our normal manifestation castles. Well, hey, it looks prettier without the light too. But both of these, let me show you how these work. What I do is put a crystal here. Get a Post-it note or a piece of paper, write your intention, okay? And what you do is let this thing manifest for you. I want to go to Hawaii. I want a new job. Or what I do, I'll put a crystal here. Usually Lemurian. I might put some more crystals that I have, some big Vogels in the shopping cart for you guys. You slide the crystal in here, and then I put a bunch of cash around it. And actually control how hard I want to work by how much cash I put around it. Why? This device calls frequency to it. It doesn't know it's calling money. It's calling the frequency of money. So all of these devices, just, you know, pay attention to that. This one, you could put something very large. Look at that. You could put something very large inside there to call that to you, okay? They all have magnetic coils inside. They all have the shungite and the protection. They all have all the alchemy of the green and the red. I just did it with purple and blue, but it's the same alchemy. So, manifest your dreams, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention to the eyes. Little sting in the background. You know what I mean? I'm like the police, but then there was just Sting, all right? Tone, we have things to do. I hope you took care of that. We have to go take care of something again. It'll be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. We have to go and take care of something for humanity. You know what's actually really cool? So, you know, I was thinking about Shirka and Ray. And I'm like training in the gym. And then I'm like going up in the mountains and I'm like doing some advanced energy manipulation. You know, 6 sets of arms, my arms. And I'm like sinking and I'm like bobbing and weaving. And I'm like getting ready, right? And they're like, why are you training so hard? I was like, I got to be like Ray. They're like, Ray who? I'm like, you know, Ray, the TLS. And then my guys were laughing, and I was like, but I'm doing it without a budget. And they were like, oh, you had to say that. I'm doing it organically. Okay, moving on. Just kidding. I think I like Ray a lot. There's something about that dude, his attitude about stuff. I feel exactly the same way. Like we make a good team, Ray, wherever you are. But yeah, TLS, call me. Hey, TLS, call me. Let's have a Zoom call. All right. Or meet me in that one place, you know? Ask the operator D for the address. So, let's go ahead and pull a spirit card. And without you. They don't want to, you know, that's so unfair. I don't know what we are as guardians. Some of us are like, they're not allowed to play with you. I feel like I'm a large child that I don't get to play with my friends. They're like, oh yeah, you're like a deity in a flesh suit. I'm like, but I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. Me and Tone, we are like super nice. Unless you do something naughty, you know? Like, anyways, I don't even know. Balls of frequency here. Spirits. Oh, card time. Let's get it. This whole video is for you guys, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, because I was totally gassed. I was gassed today. So, smile out there. All right. We're about to go. Oh, by the way, last mile of this marathon. Okay? Last mile of this marathon. It was 1.5 miles left. Last video, mile left. So, be prepared for the fake stuff to roll out. I mean, be waiting for it. I'm sitting here just waiting. I'm like, okay, what's it going to be? They got 3 options. We got an asteroid. We got a fake ET invasion. We got a fake World War III. What do we got? Nuclear? What do we got? What are you guys going to dish? You know, another fake pandemic? What do we got? You got some monkey chalks and packs and rocks? You got a pack of rock? You got a pack of rocks? What do you got this time? Hey, Pelosi, what was your husband doing? Sounded very, very obscure, huh? I don't know if they did that to make a joke, like make it ridiculous. I don't know what that is, but something's very strange going on. 560 miles due left, west. Something's weird over there. Just letting you know. Tiger Spirit. Let's go. For our first, we started with the spirit cards. Tiger Spirit. What do we got? Willpower, instinct, and sensuality. Well, I don't mind if I do. Little sensuality. It's hammer time. Oh. Look, it is hammer time. You know what I mean? It's hammer time. It's hammer time. Is it though? Like, what was going on in there? That guy's already red flagged for a bunch of weird shenanigans. What did he do this time? I don't know. The whole thing. I feel so. I love all my homies in California. I'm just like, wow. Wow. We got some serious shenanigans going on. By the way, I still love my California family. I'm just like, hashtag, if you are hypnotized, you got to snap out of it. That's all I'm trying to say. Because the people that are giving you orders, it's like the whole thing's unraveling like a ball of yarn. Like, I'm sorry. I already came out on Rumble with the expert from England. I can't say it here about the jibby jab and the Jabberwockies, about what's in that and how they have to 100% stop. So just pay attention to that. There's information out there right now on Rumble about it. We've already known that, but for those that need the scientific data and all the analytics, it's there. All right. Tiger Spirit. No, I want to read it. I want to know. I have no idea. Let's see what us tigers out there. Got the eye of the tiger going on over here. Tiger Spirit. Yes, Tiger Spirit. Are you guys having fun out there? Go ahead and punch in where around the planet my family is watching from. And like I said before, you guys that are out there, find each other. Use these platforms to find each other. Okay? Tiger Spirit, here we go. Willpower, instinct, sensuality. I am beautifully and fearlessly myself. I am. I honor my body and its rhythms. Tiger Spirit enjoys the serenity that comes from living on one's own terms. Just as tigers are largely solitary creatures, preferring mostly to be on their own. Those aligned with the Tiger Spirit have no need to go out seeking companionship, as their natural aura magnetically draws others to them. With the Tiger Spirit medicine, you are fiercely individualistic and will not be coerced to change or compromise yourself in any way for anyone. Ain't that the truth? For my family out there, you are supremely confident about attaining your goals. You have amazing willpower that allows you to persist and keep going when most others quit. Once you have made up your mind, there is no stopping you, and this is the power you'll need as you have big dreams to fulfill. Amen to that. Tiger Spirit attributes of willpower, instinct, and sensuality have often been suppressed or downright demonized in many old paradigm patriarchal traditions. Like a tiger whose roar has the power to rattle and paralyze those that hear it from the miles away, no doubt highly self-empowered individuals with Tiger Spirit medicine were seen as a threat, but that's only to those that were operating out of fear. In fact, all of the qualities of the Tiger Spirit are healing powers, and most healers and spiritual leaders carry this Tiger Spirit medicine. You guys out there, we're all tigers, bro. About to hunt some hyena. You know what I mean? All right. What's up? I love you. Go ahead and punch in New Zealand. Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. Colorado friends, where you out? Orange County, bro. Commie community. No, hold space. I know a lot of homies that are in Orange County that went red. And I still think that Cali may have gone red before all those shenanigans took place. I can't even talk about it on here. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people in Huntington Beach, California, Newport Beach, Laguna, South Bay that were not about that. So we're clear. Team Light Sedona, New York, Manchester. All right. British Columbia. Look at bang. Bang. North Dakota. Bang. Oh my God, you guys are on fire, dude. On fire. New Hampshire. West Virginia. West Virginia. Bitch Weave. That is a hilarious name. Bitch Weave. And France. You know what's up. All my Frenchies out there, I love you. Des roux. Parlez-vous français un peu? I can speak some things. All right. Next card. This is a little group huddle with the family to raise everybody's spirits as we go into this storm with full pads on. Bam! Now, unicorns. Me one go. Let's see if I get another copyright thing, huh? Drink of rum. Daylight. Unicorns for this week. Got it? I'm having fun. I'm coming out of this funky monkey.
A lot of frequency.
See, a lot of people deal with when they get trapped in frequency. I notice myself, and then I have to go to the gym, or I have to get pumped up, or I have to put my music on and dance. I have to resist. So get used to that when you guys are getting inundated with low frequency or stagnance or people around you, anything that may be slowing you down. Listen to your own internal frequency and the frequency that you manifest most abundantly at, and stay there. You guys, I made like literally $20,000 worth of the most rad things for you ever. I was crushing up like handfuls of sunstone and just putting them in everything. I wanted everything that's coming out right now with the sale and the stuff that's coming out in some of the sales coming up to be the absolute best. I wanted to go above and beyond. Because we all well know financially this thing pops off in our favor, we're going to switch gears into building the cities of light. Okay. Maybe I'll train some of you guys to take over. You know, I will teach you the ways of the Jedi. But I will be then making those devices 30 feet tall. You know, then now we're really talking. All right. For us unicorns, vulnerability this week. What is vulnerable? Okay, vulnerability. Where are you vulnerable? Do you have food? Do you have water? You got gas? You got diesel? Where are you vulnerable? Vulnerability is obviously showing your heart, right? And being vulnerable to heal, right? But here's my thing. Being vulnerable is also showing that you care and that you love unconditionally, okay? But there might be some vulnerability. Think about it. For those guys who just waking up, if you just found me, welcome to the show. If you guys don't understand what I'm saying to you, or it sounds like some gibberish, go back in time till you can find a video on my YouTube channel or whatever video where it sounds something like you can follow. Sometimes you have to go back 5 years. Okay. Just to let you know. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. I talk in riddles. Riddle me this, Batman. Because it's fun and there's a lot of encoded things I share. Okay. Moving on. Look, Sledgehammer. I mean, it sounds like the most appropriate song for this time. Hey, the gardener's like, Sledgehammer. I mean, I don't know what that was. You know, I think it was just more like a situation. I don't know what they're saying. Wisdom. Okay, vulnerability and wisdom. Vulnerability and wisdom. I gotta dive deeper on the vulnerability card. Read it. Okay, I need to know what the vulnerability card represents, because I want to know how it relates to the week coming up for us unicorns. 13. I need to know that. They're like, you'll see. Let's read it. All right. Vulnerability. Transformation. You arrive in the spring meadow with the color bursting forth from the ground. But look more closely at this tiny shivering blossom. For it is no small feat. It is a miracle of rejuvenation and new life through delicate and vulnerable. Opening its petals one by one to see the sun gaze upon the face of the magical unicorn flower. A rare blossom indeed. Oh, it's the beginning of the Golden Age card. Okay. See, I knew it's in the card. I know, I'm like, you gotta read it. I'm like, I don't have these memorized, bro. You gotta read the card. All right, let's go for us dragons. Let's go. You ready? All right, dragons for this week. That's funny. I'm not going to say it on camera. Stop babysitting other people's kids. All right, moving on. A lot of babysitters out there. I'm not going to bring that up right now, but that is a question posed. Should I talk about this discussion? More information? They're like, please don't. Okay, I'll wait until we have more information. We'll meditate on that. All right. There's some information that I pulled down that I need to have confirmed before I share with the planet. All right, first card for us dragons. Legacy, persistence. Legacy, persistence. All right, persistence. Let's go. I love it. Some persistence. Legacy. All right. Another card. What? Everyone wants me to read it? Look at you guys. They're all like, read the card. All right, I'll read this one briefly. Come on. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry, guys. Banners. Hey, we're still in card time. All right. We're still in card time. Persistence. What number is this? 8 legacy. All right. Shed my skin. New legacy. That's interesting. Yeah. Give me the cards. Give me the cards, kid. Legacy, persistence. Wisdom of the Herald. You came, you saw, you conquered, you persisted. Persistence means you keep going no matter how many times you fail. No matter what crumbles down around you, press on. When the dust settles, you will still be standing. Keep going. Wisdom of the Dragon. What is your purpose in life? What is your legacy? What are you here to do? Persistence is the key as you take action to secure your destiny in life. And ultimately, what will you leave for others? What will you pass on? Define your destiny. Your great legacy is calling. Your great legacy is calling, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's up. Thank you. All right, okay. Maybe you're better than I give you credit for. I don't always read, but I'm glad you guys are following along. Some deeper meanings in there. All right, we've had some weird dreams. Let's talk about it. I was in Africa. I woke up from being in Africa this morning, saving children that were buried in sand, and I don't know what it means. But there's something going on underneath Africa right now. That's all I can say. There's something going on. I kind of feel like there might be like a leader or like a king of Africa. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel something, but it's definitely from Africa. Western Congo. It was like Western Africa. Something's going on in Western Africa. I just, get the visuals of grabbing people out of sand, and it looked like Mad Max on steroids, and we were like jumping. I was like hearing people like screaming in the sand, and I was jumping off dune buggies and like going into the sand and like digging people out and like pulling them out of the sand. That's how I woke up this morning. But I heard you were in my dream and you were doing some things. And I'm like, no, that wasn't me. That's interesting. Well, what were you doing? I was jumping off the back of dune buggies into sand dunes and pulling children out of the ground. Oh, well, maybe it was a reptilian shadow man. I can't tell you. I told you I'd rather be surfing with sea turtles. I can't tell you no. I know you. I'm like, do you though? Swimming in the sky. Oh my, you guys. Wow, you guys are on fire, dude. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm just going to do this because I love you guys. I love the support. Boom. Boom. Africa. Yes, you guys, Africa is ginormous. I think all of Europe and the United States can like fit. It's like crazy how large Africa is. There's some big things about to go down. I'm just saying, they would not have me over there doing that unless they needed our assistance. There's something going on over there in Africa right now. And it's a beautiful, it's just the most amazing place. It's like where the real 5D still exists in portions of Africa. You know what I mean? For sure. Can you imagine when those guys get 0-point technology and like ways to clean water and plant? It's over. That's a wrap. You know? All right, dreams. Number 8. I don't know what this means, but it looks like Red Sonja. We're going to read this. I had weird dreams, so maybe this explains what my dreams were. Is this it? The collective. Okay, well, let's see what this is about. Dreams. Number 8. It looks like yin and yang. Looking for harmony and balance. Earth, material world. Confidence returns, life gains order, and balance is restored. Your life is not a problem to be solved, but a gift to be opened. Whoa! It's saying that confidence returns, life gains order, and balance is restored next week. You heard it here first, kids. Ladies and gents, it's about to pop off. That's fire. Thank you. Thank you. In our own encoded way. Go ahead and type that up. Throw that on Dinar Gurus or whatever you want. No, I'm just kidding. Finally, right? We've all been waiting. Let's do it. Wakanda forever. Did you guys know that the CIA actually went and asked, I think it was people in Los Angeles. There's like a news article about this. It was asking some brothers that, is there actually a place in Africa like Wakanda? And they were actually asking people, like, is that a real place? Do they have a cloaking mechanism on it? I don't know. That's pretty interesting. And what I wouldn't put it past it. Here's the thing. There's a little bit of truth in everything. Africa is so large. You could definitely have a huge country buried in the center of it, in the middle of the Congo somewhere, that had cloaking technology. Even being 100 years ahead of everyone else, yeah, it would be totally invisible. There's something to that story, because there's something in us that remembers, like, Wakanda. I don't know. There's something, that story is dear to many of our hearts. So, I just, there is something about that story that does, it may not be Wakanda per se, but there's something about an advanced civilization living in secrecy that reminds me of something. Could also be the Cherokee and the Golden Tribe over here in the United States. There were many advanced civilizations that existed before this modern time. All right, ladies and gents. Did we do them all? I think we did it. Oh, we're going to do our Galactic Heritage cards. We're going to end in strength. And what else? In the shopping cart, you guys, I know it's been empty. Like, sold out, sold out, sold out. Check it right now. If what you're looking for is there, I highly recommend that you get it now. Because I want you guys to be happy. There's a limited supply on how much stuff I'm going to make. So if you see what you want, like, oh my God, it's there. I've been staring at this forever. Get it now. Another thing too, I ordered us all of our hoodies and new t-shirts. I'm getting sweatpants, and I ordered hats. We got to reorder the hats. Something happened with the hats. We have all new apparel coming in. I have a couple new designs I want to implement before we take it to the printer. But I am here to tell you that we did order everything we needed to get everything made. So I want you guys to have all new fresh gear, and I want you guys to be protected. All right, Galactic Heritage cards. You get one card, you get one card. Got it? You get one. It could be from both, but you get... Let him pull first. All right, pull card.
For my night side, my dragon side, gimme.
Not all dragons are night side. I know that, but mine... I don't know if he's really night side. He's more in the middle. Look at you stepping up. Look at you. You're almost as fast as highest. Whoa. Tatosh. Holographic healing. Pallades future. Bang. 87. Holographic healing. Pallades future. Okay, what's coming up? A holographic healing. If they kick that frequency up, right? The way to heal us in a lot of ways is setting different frequencies to this planet, and we adjust, and our DNA adjusts organically. So, Pallades, future, okay? Highest you now gets a card. I don't know if you can beat that. Is there another? I mean, I don't know. You kind of just crushed that. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It's not a competition, but he kind of knocked that one out of the park. Okay. Bang. Ba-boom, ba-boom, boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, boom. You want a 1? Oh, don't do that. They want a 2 card, but it's back in here. In here? You know, he only did it with 1 card. I'm giving you 2 because, okay, just so we're clear, he did it with 1. Let's see, you need 2 cards to make a sentence here. If you guys are pretty tuned in with your third eyes, you should be able to see my aspects actually point to which deck of cards. I don't know how good this camera is. Come on. Dash. Dish. Okay, first card is Homesickness, Vega Pass. We've heard about this, but look at the picture of that person ascending. We are us star seeds. Angelics, we miss home. So that transition, that stream going upstairs, okay, Vega, Venus, or Vega, right? Star system Vega, right? Past. Okay. And the new card, a mere reflection of, again, we pulled this card, Zeta Reticuli Future. So oh, wait a minute. The Zeta Reticuli, check this out. I'll break this down like Crayola crayons. Look, mirror reflection, Zeta Reticuli. The Zetas have come back in time to hybridize with their DNA because they're homesick, which we knew they were doing in the first place, why many of them showed up here. Zeta Reticuli, the future of that weird timeline, has come back in the past because they're homesick and they want to get back into their hearts and be next to Creator once more. Before all these weird shenanigans popped off. Correct? I don't even know if the mainstream's ready for this, kids. Ladies and gents, I love you. There it is. What up, homie? I don't know. That makes a lot of sense. Persistence. I love those cards. Love you too. All right, all right, all right. Drop the mic. I mean, what else do you need? There it is. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I love you dearly. You guys are absolute rock stars. Check out the sale. Fall 20s, the coupon code. Store.teamlight.com. There's also new jewelry. And for all you public speakers out there, I always try to rock the Shattuckite on your right hand. That's to help with public speaking and expressing yourself. Obviously, Moonstone. Go ahead and Bronzite to keep those shenanigans off of you. And then obviously the Black Star. What does this stone feel like when you're wearing it in public? It feels like you're burning sage, and it allows other people's streams of consciousness to flow through you, but not get trapped on you. That's the only thing I can say. Like, I go by feel. What does it feel like? It feels like I'm wearing sage in public, and that's that Black Star on the cart. I love you guys so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Yodi, say bye-bye. All right, you guys, I want you to have a blissed week. I'll see you guys all very soon. It's been an absolute pleasure. You guys have a blissed week. And remember, 1 mile left in this, okay? Don't take the bait. Stay in your heart. I love you guys all very much. Peace. Feel free to share. Let your family know. Peace.